Welcome 7th class students for our first lesson part 2. In this lesson, in the previous class we have discussed about the symbols and the different types of maps. So firstly we will recap our lesson. So in the last class we have discussed the symbols which are used on the map, for example railway track, settlement of the people, post office, railway station, trees, water tanks, color of the water, and the temples, worshipping places, roads, railway tracks, and also the colors which are denoting the things. So secondly we came to the next topic, that is the different types of maps. In the different types of map also we have discussed two types, that the one is different forms of maps and the different types of maps. Different forms of maps are Andhra Pradesh, India and world, and different types of maps are political map or outline map and physical map. So these are these definitions and these types of maps we have discussed. So in our daily life, map also play an important role to give information, to know about the things, to know constructions, to know the body information, the things which are located on the place with the help of the symbols and the colors. And now in the part 2 lesson we are going to move to the next topic, that is mean sea level. So in this topic simply we can say, before going to the mean sea level, firstly how do we measure the height? Measure the height is our topic. How do we measure the height is, for example we will take a hill, and on this hill there is a village which is called as Nimpur. So this is the hill which we topped it all. Here, see. Here, by seeing this, we can clearly understand that this is a hill which is on the land. So if we measure, the land place is called as 0 meters. It is 0. The land, if we starting measuring the hill which is on the land, the bottom of the hill is called as 0. And the Nimpur village is at the 50 feet. This is 50 meters. Here there is a Nimpur village. So going to the 100 feet, at the 100 feet, 100 meters, there is a temple. There is a village here. Here there is a village, Nimpur village. Here there is a temple. And next, the height of the hill is 150 meters. So coming to here, the 0 meters is the land, our standing land. This land is called as sea level, mean sea level. Mean sea level. This is, shortly we can say that MSL. So these 0 meters on the land is called as mean sea level. So try to understand, at what meters height of the hill Nimpur village is located? 50 meters. At 50 meters height Nimpur village is located. how can we say that Nimpur village is located at 50 meters? Means we are measuring the hill from the bottom of the hill, from the bottom of the hill. So the bottom of the hill is 0 degrees, means automatically after 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 we are starting measuring the hill from bottom to the height. That's why when we came to the 50 meters, at that 50 meters there is Nimpur village. After crossing the Nimpur village, still we are measuring, means at the 100 meters there is a temple. At 100 meters there is a temple. This temple is located at 100 meters. So at the 100 meters we found their temple. So after the temple also we are measuring, means we will reach to the top of the hill. This top of the hill is measured, the final meter is 150 meters. So finally the measurement of the whole hill is 150 meters. This hill height is 150 meters. Nimpur village is located at the 50 meters. A temple is located at the 100 meters. And the 0 meters is called as mean sea level. Mean sea level. It is a basic bottom level which we wrote. For every, normally here we are using that sea. Hills are on the land and they are height. This is the land, this is the ground level. This is a land and on that hills are there. Normally the seas are present under the land, but the ground level and the sea level will be equal. The ground level and the sea level will be equal. The sea and ocean won't be height of the land or down of the land. They will be equal. There will be equal. Land is till here, means the sea level will be here. The upper layer of the sea will be equal to the land. So if this is the land, means this is the sea. The sea water will be under the ground like this, but the upper layer of the sea will be equal to the land. So that's why we will measure everything like mean sea level or ground level or sea level. So here sea levels are equal to the ground level. They won't change. So here all the oceans in our India, in our world, are 5 oceans are there. We all know that. What are the 5 oceans? Means Pacific, Atlantic, Antarctica, Arctic and Indian. So these 5 oceans are connected with each other. That means there are oceans all the oceans are connected to each other for the whole world. But for our convenience, we are calling with the different names for them. So these names, by calling the names only, we can identify where is the ocean, about which part of ocean we are discussing. Mean sea level means the level which is equal to the ground level and the sea level. So all the oceans in the whole world are in the same range, but one ocean is not high, one ocean is not low. All the oceans are equal. So that's why we are taking average sea height. The sea level is equal to the ground level. That's why we are measuring from the sea level. So here in this, how we are measuring the sea level, how we are measuring the mean sea level means, normally the movements of the ocean, the movements of the ocean are 3 types. The movements of the ocean are 3 types. One is tides. Second one is waves. Third one is currents. Here we already know that waves. Next, currents means the movements which is touching to the coast and going back. And tides means the up downs. While the waves will come, at that time the wave will, sometimes the wave go to very high height, and sometimes the wave will go to the low height, highly and lowly. So how we are measuring the wave? Before I told you that the mean sea level and the ground level is equal, I told you. So here how we are taking the level of the sea, because why the sometimes the height of the sea tide is very high, the height of the sea is very low. Then how can you measure that mean sea level? So here we are measuring not high level and not low level. We are taking both of them and we are measuring in the average. The average sea level is called as mean sea level. The average sea level. The average mean sea level for the waves, the average mean sea level for the currents. For everything we are taking average height. Average means in the middle. Not high, not low. In the middle we are taking. So that's why it is average mean sea level, we can say. Mean sea level, in this way we are taking the average heights of the sea. So that's why from the zero of the bottom, the sea level is denoted as 0 meters. That's why after the 0 meters we are measuring the hills or mountains. The hills, the mountains which we are, the height we are listening, the height we are taking means the height, all the heights are measured from the zero, from the mean sea level, from the ground level, they are measured to the up. So in this way. So here hills and mountains are also different. The hills means they are having the height below 3000. Mountains means they are having the height above 5000. They are called as mountains. The below are called as hills. In the hills also two types, small hills and also high hills also we can see. So these are the